Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Underrail Expedition. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we go to Tythono's lab. I don't know where that is. I literally do not know where that is, but I do know that the valve that I was looking for over there in the Mushroom Forest is not, well, is not what I saw in the screenshots that I was talking about last episode. So we need, I thought the Tythono's lab was actually here in the Kara's residential. But we need to find that, basically. Because we need to go to Hollow Earth. Actually, we're close by. Yeah. How do I get... There it is. That's how we get to the Tythono's lab. And that is where I apparently missed something. I don't know why. I think it's the power. Right? So off camera, I've been over there. I have explored that place that I said I was going to explore. There's nothing there as far as I can tell. There's a lot of death. A lot of the same enemies that we killed already. It's very, yeah, it's just same old, same old. We do need to go over there. Let's see. Do I have a ladder or something to that extent? I think this one will set me free. Let's find out. Because it's where the faceless are. This looks good. And I might as well just save here. There's nothing for us here as far as I can tell. And I don't know if the power is an issue. Because if the power is an issue, obviously I'm going to need to go north from there. So we've been here before, naturally. But if I remember correctly, it was basically locked. Let's slow things down. Just in case. Yeah. Things are locked. And there's not even a thing that tells me there's no power. Or is there? Stuck and cannot be opened. Both the lock and the handle are welded into one single mass. Do I have anything for that? That would be tools, but I mean, no, it is not. It could be the jackhammer. You might be able to do something with that. But obviously it isn't. You hear nothing but static when you activate the tchortist communications device. I don't think it's that power switch. It doesn't make any sense. So I think this is the puzzle that we're missing, basically. There's that computer console, but that doesn't do anything. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh. I see what the problem is. Remember how we can kill all of them? Yes. Well, please insert your ID card to begin security credential authorization. And we have hacking, we have the ID card. Let's just hack. Hacking successful! Exclamation mark, says the computer. This action will initiate procedures Rel B and Rel F, which will prepare all subjects for release from their suspension cells. Date, time, and names of all active personnel, as well as results of the procedure, will be automatically recorded in the event log. Are you sure you want to proceed? I'm not really, but there's, yeah, there it is. There it is. Initiating procedures, and then it gives me a bunch of badly converted binary or something. The screen begins glitching out as the console loses power. An instant later, the screen goes blank, and the console shuts down. It's kind of funny when it says goes blank because it's correct, but it's also eerily close to goes black, which is, you know, how a lot of screens work. And Tobias over here. I'm gonna say that he's immune to my attacks, because that's a ghost. Right. Well, it's not necessarily a ghost, but it's ghostly enough. And I don't have... I wonder if cryostasis works. Immune. Okay, well, I guess we're not supposed to fight them. I'm gonna wager that. And the reason for that is because, well, if you're immune to being frozen, then you're immune to everything. And it doesn't aggro me either. Or it doesn't aggro against me. You got Sandy. can't even open that door. Okay, okay. Trial and error. I also noticed that the computer console got turned on the moment we started combat, which might mean something. Oh, she moves. Yeah, that oh, man, this is not annoying at all. All I know is that I cannot. I mean, we could save scum royally and just be like, there it is. She's moving, and just be like, save every second. So we can hide over here, and in here we have encyclopedia fragment. Potentially nothing worthwhile. Well, it's not too bad. It's just that it's very likely that I will get into combat, which means that we're not going to go there at all because there's no reason to. Let's see if we can recognize any of the people that we read the files of. Oh, Brandon. Go away, Brandon. Oh, this is not great. Do I need to sneak? I hate sneaking. They keep removing all my batteries of the cloaking device. Wow, it's wow. Wow. And also the cloaking device lasts so little. It's unbelievable. All the I don't like it. I don't like energy or batteries in general in life, and certainly not in this video game. Okay, so let's charge the cloaking device right there. How much? No, that's actually quite a lot. Let's go ahead and do that. Not that I'm good at stealth, but at least that's something. Let's get a save over here because we have a save from the beginning of the episode. We shouldn't be too concerned about things. Let's go into stealth mode, and that is not gonna work because, well, clearly it isn't. Sandy's right there. Please go away, Sandy. I would really. Oh, wow. I wanted to press plus and I pressed enter instead. Okay, so Sandy's not there anymore. I think we're good. Let's sneak. Let's see how long that lasts. Or is it per activation? Oh. Sandy, you are the worst person. Do you know that? The literal worst person. Charles is also pretty rubbish. Are we just gonna push forward? There's a lock pad over there. We got Takao. It is a scam. Oh my god, they're everywhere. The stealth thing is a scam. Ooh, I might be able to do something with this. It does electricity damage. For all I know, it applies to them. Although I doubt it. They're psych projections. Oh man, this sucks. Okay, so can't do that. What can we do? Well, how do I do this? My god. Notes, crafting, psi? Is that it? Yes. So, we are going to remove the force field and are going to add either the neural overload or... No, it's not neural overload. Which one is it? Oh, come on, get away from me. They're here. It doesn't matter. We can reload if they mess with us. Precognition, temporary, rewind, psychotemporal, entropic recurrence. We got a lot of stuff, and there's no guarantee that any of this is gonna work. I believe it is neural overload. Is that a free one? No, it's just all thought control. I think. Let's innervate that, and obviously that drains our mana. I don't like that mechanic at all. But we have this thing that we can blow at, and ain't that just what life is about. Okay. So Sandy over here. I am now... How do I don't have the neural overload with me, even down here. Good job, Colonel. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. That's how you get past. They die with one hit, which is what happens when... Oh, we're in combat. Although I think that is a lie. It is. It is always what happens when you hit psycho projections. That said... Sandy is here. Freaking hell. So, we can exit combat immediately. No, no. Don't move. Yeah, as long as we don't stay in combat. Hacking of 70. Oh man, they're showing up. I think they're showing up. I saw somebody over there. That's Charles. So I think you might be able to only kill one of them at a time. Unless, of course, the suspension cells kills them completely. The person inside the cell died a long time ago. You see a skinny, gray-haired man being held in a state of suspended animation. The cell feels cold to the touch, but not so much that you cannot hold your palm pressed to the glass. You don't notice any frost or ice crystals on the glass or the person. You spot several tubes and cables running from the cell and into the wall. The tubes seem thick and sturdy, but the cables probably used to power the cell look like they could be pulled out with some effort. Which I will do, because, I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? Which one is it? It's the one. What I'm saying here is, I didn't want to kill them, and that's why we basically missed this area, and I don't think I had this problem in the first playthrough, because I was just attacking short. But in this particular situation, I don't want to attack short. Oh, there was something about an overweight person. The other ones weren't overweight, apparently, and my character felt the need to remark that. So, yeah, it's just a matter of me not really wanting... So we're in combat, exit combat. Me not really wanting to kill them. But that's it. I mean, they're not shortists, necessarily. But they're kind of like shortists. Okay. Hopefully... by pulling the plug, effectively. Oh man, why does that have to be hacked? Or not hacked. Let's go this one. I don't want to have to charge things. Let's hope that there's no ghost in there either. But yeah, hopefully by pulling the plug, I actually killed the ghosts, because I think that's what's going on here. I thought the descriptions were all the same. Apparently they were not. You see a slight... Oh, actually, you know what? Because I can do that, I have a quick save right here. But that was after, wasn't it? Well, let's quick save here, because, well, if it was after, it's fine. And if it wasn't, it isn't. Let's find out. It's easy to tell. I think, yeah, all the things are disabled. So, you're gonna need to read that dialogue if you want to see that dialogue, although it's probably available in the wiki. Oh, that's not the right quick save. I really thought it was the same. They felt so much the same. So you see a slightly hunched over, dry-faced old man being held in a state of suspended animation. The cells feels... You see what I mean? It's just the beginning that's different. This is a middle-aged, red-haired woman being held in a state of suspended animation. That's why it was an overweight person, because it's going... Average height man with average mustache. And, what is this? Cell, empty cell, and thin black woman with average mustache as well. Okay, so they're all gone. Interesting that the black woman was the only one whose, well, race was specified. I mean, I say interesting, but it's indicative more than interesting. And... hopefully more suspension cells. I wouldn't think there would be suspension cells back here, because it doesn't have these things, but maybe? I mean, there's more ghosts still going around. It is not suspension cells. I'm very preoccupied about that. However, temporal manipulator, magnifier neuroscopic stuff, thought control things, metathermics headband. Yeah, really good crafting equipment as per usual. All very expensive as well, so I might as well take it. Thin grenade casing, sniper rifle, hiccups, universal mechanics toolset, and a hydraulic control valve. That's what we're looking for. Thank you very much. And I did Oh, this is good. We are ready. This is the last thing. Wow. I didn't even realize that I was so close to, you know, actually being able to open the gate. Not really, because we still need to finish the puzzle of the you know, the mutagen stuff and all that. We haven't even seen it properly yet. So, Yuri Holland's keycard. This keycard can be used to unlock suspension chambers as well as the lab's storage room. Well, that would be the way to not have to hack that then. Up there. Okay, we did it. And everybody's very angry at me, but, well, mostly the ghosts are very angry at me. But at least we did something there, and we are probably gonna need... Oh man, Creeping Dread, I forgot about that. So... Oh my god, this also sucks. Oh man, I really don't like this. Okay, let's go back inside, because it's cold out here. It's cold. Okay. So yeah, it's the organic processor. It's right in this level. I probably should write it down. Organic processor. Processoire. There we go. Okay, so in here we save, and where we're going is basically back to Chort. Should I go through... Yeah, I should. I should go through the Chortists, because it's a lot easier, a lot safer, basically. I mean, there's all other alternatives. Let's look at it as we go through here. So from here, Sistine Outpost, yeah. So if I had gone through there, I would have to go past, yeah, it's way less safe. The reason for that being that it's just, you need to go past all the steam clouds. It's not steam, but the clouds. And that is, it just does damage. And there's also the gooby little creatures that will attack you. But that's kind of secondary, because they're kind of easy to kill. It's just a pain in the ass to fight them, because, you know, you have to fight them. But it's much better when you don't have to fight them, especially because we've done this already. So from here, how do I get there? Is it down through there? No, it's here, right? That's the other underground area. This is not even directly to the underground area, I don't think. I need to go into... Yeah, okay. So as I said before, this is not everything. We're definitely gonna need to find to do something about the plants. But it might be everything. We'll see. Open the panel. Nope, that's not what I'm doing. I'm looking at the open panel. You approach the machine and take a look at it. I'm gonna insert the hydraulic control valve. The control valve you possess seems to be a correct match for this type of hydraulic system. You place the valve inside the panel and will properly install it once the repairs begin. Attempt to repair the machine. You have all the necessary components ready, as well as all the tools you'll need. Yes, I did get another one. You now begin the repairs. You can now begin the repairs, and we do begin the repairs. That's double fade to black. You know, it's, you know, it's serious business when it fades to black twice. While you were aware from the start that installing life into this decayed piece of machinery was going to be a difficult task. And that's the end of the sentence. How difficult a task, however... What? That you realized only after you finally rolled your sleeves and began working and looking back at your underestimation. Ah, don't look at my underestimation. It's embarrassing. Screws getting decapitated as soon as you would touch... That's not would. No. That's probably had. And also, as soon as you... That's okay. You can say that. Screws getting decapitated as soon as you touched. No, yeah, it's past. You use the... That's past, right? As soon as you touch them with a screwdriver. Tubes full of holes that you had to patch up with the super tape and tiny delicate components. No, super tape, coma, because Oxford coma. And this is a perfect example of that. And tiny delicate components turning into black dust, coma, are only some of the problems you faced. Yet you managed it all, except for putting commas in the right place. And also, I'm pretty sure you don't put commas where... I think this is a matter of style. Basically all the books that I read in English, most of the books I read are in English, but the point is, they never do that. Whenever you're saying multiple adjectives or adjectives, whatever, however you pronounce that word. Adjectives, let's go with that. Whenever they're saying multiple adjectives for the same word, which doesn't really happen very often because it's a cheap trick of writing and you shouldn't do it. But if it matters, and in this case it does, tiny, delicate, it's kind of redundant, but whatever. Let's say that it does. You would just say tiny and delicate, not timacoma delicate. And if it's, if it's like when it actually matters and it's not about the same aspect of the thing, because in this case tiny and delicate is kind of the same thing, and you don't say a tiny delicate component, you say just a tiny component or a delicate component. But if you're saying, like, for example, a tiny red component or a tiny rusty component or a tiny heavy component, tiny and heavy in this case, because they kind of don't go hand in hand. Whenever you're saying multiple adjectives, you just say them flat out in English. You don't put commas in there. And this game does that every once in a while, and it always throws me for a loop. But then again, lack of commas and commas in the wrong places always throw me for a loop because I am cold reading this, and it's tricky. It's tricky. So I have to focus on stuff. Anyway, you managed it all, and I am very, very, very beautiful. And smell nice, I should say. You still smell, it's just you smell nice. I smell nice. Now, after the repairs are completed, the last thing left for you to do is to pour the hydraulic fluid into the reservoir and check for any remaining holes. And that is what you do. And that shouldn't be a run-on sentence, but still, or at least that should be a semicolon. After making sure that nothing is leaking, you close the panel. The only way to test if all this trouble was worth it is to try to actually open the gate. The gate controls must be above you, near the gate, seeing as there are no controls visible in this room. Yes. Okay. So that is very nice, because that means I can dump the stuff that I don't need. No, pressed O by mistake. I'm very sorry about that. Namely, this stuff that I don't need. Alt-click, that's the one. Thank you. Bye. And of course, I think now is the time when we realize that there's a second part of the puzzle. I've been mentioning it all along because we've been getting the pieces to it. And I remember because it's a huge part of the puzzle down here. And having played the game before, I know exactly what's going on. But I think we are not even going to be able to figure this out by ourselves, are we? Biomass is preventing the gate from opening. It's kind of curious. Oh no, that's just the gate. You can activate the gate if you want to. No, but you can't because, like, look at this. Your character doesn't actually move when you click there. I was clicking there all along. Either way, biomass it is. You're not even given a prompt. Come on. There's so much words for so many narrator lines that don't really matter at all. And then when in this particular case it matters a lot. A single line or two lines maybe explaining, I'm gonna need to find a way to stop this. I think it's not a problem if you're paying attention to all the lines, but that sort of redundancy helps a lot. And I say it's not a problem because I am pretty sure we have been told that already, that we need to use the biomass. I think that's the first thing we do. In fact, we probably have a quest telling us that. It's the first thing we do when we get in here is talk to Stavros over here or the Faceless. They both focus on that. So there's a disabled repair bot in the room. If you can figure out a way to fix it, it might prove useful to you. No, that doesn't matter. That's basically an unimportant quest, and it should have been marked as done. There seems to be some organic mass covering the large gate leading to Chort. Find a way to remove it. That's where it says. And I have now performed a reconnaissance of the Hollow Earth Cavern, so I can talk to Stavros over here, and I'm sure he's gonna be very happy. Chort is evolution, Carrie. I've been experiencing this aching sensation in my head ever since I came to this place. What is... No, I asked you about that already. Shut up. I'm here for a reconnaissance report. I'm listening. I have scouted the areas outside of Hollow Earth, and the Faceless have numerous heavily armed patrols just outside of the edge of the complex. Just as I suspected, but it doesn't take a good strategist to figure that out. Chort is what is keeping them away, and I only hope they don't discover a way to shield themselves from its influence. Have you managed to reach any of their bases yet? That's what interests me the most. Not yet, but I'm working on it. Good work so far. Report back when you have more information. Wait. Any of their bases? You want me to go to the... I've been to their bases. What the heck? That doesn't have connections to the back, does it? It very well might. Like... Yeah, the warehouses having passages that go east rather than just northwest and the south. Am I that confused? Maybe. Probably. That wouldn't be the first. Anyway, we're out of time for the day. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out a way to... Wasn't it there that is safe? Oh no! The Eye of Chort sees me. How did I let that get that big? Okay, it doesn't see me here. Wow. I wasn't paying attention. I thought I had enough time. Did I fail all of my checks? Or is now the Eye of Chort just absolutely seeing me every time? I think that might be the case. Either way, as I was gonna say, we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Underrail Expedition. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.